Yo, it's your boy Caveman. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I haven't been on in a while. Had a death in the family. But anyway, um, uh, also want to give a shout out to Brandy. Um, we love you over here at the cave, at the at the big cave. Uh, but God bless you and your family and all that good stuff. Um, and may the great spirit be with you and all that. But no, I thought I'd have a Q&A tonight just in case. Because as John told y'all previously, trying to figure out what I need to do with this channel. I mean, I love the channel and all. Don't get me wrong. Let's see here. Hey, what's going on? Life is a shoot, or life is too short. Scowling Overlord, what's going on? How y'all doing? Um, but yeah, like I said, trying to Raven P, what's up? um, trying to figure out what to do over here and everything like that. Um, but it's been a challenge, but I think I do prepping artist. What's up, girl? You were the first here, so congratulations. uh, she was the first in chat tonight. I do have to admit, prepping artist was the main one. And then Chewy came in, and I haven't seen him in a minute. So, but no, as y'all was, as John told y'all, I had a death in the family and all that. And then I've been trying to figure out, what to do with the page and all. So I figured I'd have a little Q&A tonight, see what y'all into, what y'all would like to see from the channel, what I can do to help make the channel better. This, that, and the other, just little things. But oh, okay, what up, Chewy? Hey, I'm glad you're here, bud. Shit, it's been a while. But like I say, we gotta get back on Call of Duty once I get the dang thing updated again. Because they done shot out another update. But no, I mean, I'm into a lot of stuff. Like, the last time we talked on John's channel, and shout out to Prepper Nation, by the way. Big ups, much love and much thanks. But like I say, I mean, just trying to figure out what to do over here, and but I know y'all like to see my mug every now and then, and I'm trying to get back into doing lives again too. I've been busy doing a bunch of other stuff, and trying to figure out what to do on the like my where I'm trying to figure out how to get a restaurant started and this and that front. So yeah, I've been busy. But no, heck, like John's told y'all before or whatever, and as we talked on the other channel, on John's channel, I'm into Bigfoot and all that kind of stuff. But what would y'all like to see from it? Like from this channel or whatever? I mean, that's up to y'all. But shit, there's been some crazy stuff going on in this world now too. I don't understand it. But we in some big shit. But hopefully all that shit goes away and we ain't got to worry about it, but always be on your toes. It's like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time used to say, I came here to chew bubble gum. and I'm all out and kick ass, but I'm all out of bubble gum. You always got to be ready to do that. Always got to be ready to fight. Um, Dome Seeker, what's up? Active Bigfoot tracking. Ooh, that would be fun. I'd have to do that. Hey, prepping artist, I appreciate that. I do love all the stuff I'm doing on here, like the coon hunting stories and then giving y'all insight on like the Native American lore and the Native Americans to be that. I mean, honestly, um, and what I'm trying to do is give y'all like an out from like where y'all watching all of these other prepping shows, and hopefully I can give y'all a little entertainment. That's what that's what I'm trying to do in that deal. And like John's told y'all, and like we were talking on the other channel and everything, like where John said that I'm a different kind of prepper, and he's right. I am. I'm one of these kind of guys that just like throw me in the woods, I'll find something to eat, or I'll kill something and eat it. Even though I'm not big on killing animals, I would if I had to. But I also know like fruits and berries and different stuff that I can eat in the forest that would sustain me. But kind of like a survivalist, I guess, but not in that whole. I'm not in that niche or genre or whatever you want to call that. But I mean, I know enough to keep me alive, and I'm pretty good at fishing and all that good shit. Yeah, that's true. And that was like the other day when I put out the coon hunting chronicles, the first part of that little series that I'm actually getting ready to do the second chapter for next week. Which actually, well, not the second chapter, but like the second story that goes along with the first one. I definitely love doing that kind of stuff. That's fun. Because it tells an adventure story and it gives y'all something to listen to that that kind of thing is like, I don't know, it's fun, and it's fun to come up with. It's like different little concepts, and it's something that I used to watch when I was a kid. And I mean, my grandfather on my dad's side, he coon hunted for I don't know how many years, and they called him the Silver Fox. He also fox hunted. He fox hunted all of his life, and he coon hunted all of his life. And then I've got cousins and whatnot that coon hunt to this day. But that's one of the raccoon hunting is one of like something I grew up with. I mean, that's just I mean, heck, I had a cousin, one of my cousins actually on my dad's side. He actually caught a live coon and brought that big ass son bitch home, and that thing was mean. He said, "Hey, y'all, come here." Me and my brother went around the building, saw that thing puffed up in that cage, growling and snarling. Country Heat, what up? Be rich. Yeah, FBJ. Exactly. But yeah, I mean that kind of thing. That's what I grew up with, and I mean, I'm probably going to do some more different, type stories like that. Probably something about, they're all fictional stories. I don't have any of my own that I can tell, but I'm actually going to do like I know I did the first book with an AI voiceover or whatever, but the next few are going to be in my own voice. I think that'll be pretty cool. Exactly, Raven P. Be Reens. But yeah, I'm going to voice over the next Coon Chronicles on there, which I think will be pretty cool. Uh, you know, but no, I figured I'd come on tonight and just shoot the shit with y'all, I guess. But and I'm in a different part of the house too. I'm actually sitting in the couch in the living room. Um, which is that it's still the same room that I sit in when I do the show, but it's in a different area of the living room this time. As you can see, all the pictures above my head, that's all of my aunts. That's actually this one here is the one that just passed away. That was the one I was you know, that was the one I was talking about and everything. But and then if you look at the picture above hers, like right up there, that is my Uncle Raymond. That's the one that got killed in the car accident that I've told y'all about. But that's all of my mom's family on the wall. My dad's family's on the wall too, but they're in a different part of the they're on a different wall in the house, and I don't remember which wall. Or in the apartment, I should say. But anyway, Country Heat, TJ Frizz, Chewbacca. Hey, what's up, all everybody? Dome Seeker, Raven P, everybody in chat. I appreciate y'all being here, honestly. But yeah, that I mean, that's a little insight into me. But no, that's the kind of thing I like to do. I mean, honestly, I like giving y'all like coon hunting stories or just coming on here, being myself, being stupid, because I am. And there was one thing I was watching here not too long ago. It was like a Robin Williams deal. He was doing all of these like little skits and stuff, and it reminded me. It was like, Dudley List, what's up? Welcome to the room, brother. And if y'all haven't done it yet, and if you ain't subscribed or liked or whatever, if you want to do that, go ahead. If not, I ain't worried about it. It ain't that big a deal. But I would appreciate it. But I'm not, I'm not one out here just trying to get y'all to like and subscribe for me or nothing. I'm just here to be me. But so let's see here. Done. Hey, what's up, my man? I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Like I say, I'm gonna make that the coon hunting adventures or coon hunting chronicles. That's actually the title for it. But I'm gonna make that a series, and then I'm gonna do some more stuff on. I've still got that Bigfoot video going in the works. I just haven't finished it yet because everything come crashing down at one point. But that is still in the works, and I'm gonna do that in my own voice too. It's gonna be set up like kind of like a news video. In a way, I'm gonna do it like a newscast. Are you still exploring some haunted place? Oh yeah, definitely am. I haven't got any yet, but oh, you've explored some in New Orleans? Oh, on a ghost hunting tour. I saw orbs on when the ground moving back and forth. Yeah, yeah. Hey, New Orleans is one of the most haunted places in the world. I mean, on the planet. Like, you can go to New Orleans and see all kinds of creepy stuff. I mean, and to be honest with you, part of it is because of voodoo. Like, voodoo, the magic voodoo, that stuff is nothing to play with. I know a person that knows a person that can do it, and yeah, that's not something you want to mess with. Voodoo is very, yeah, but yeah, I know, yeah, New Orleans is like, wow. I'd love to go to New Orleans just to see that stuff. That right there would be awesome. Oh, that would, man, I would have that would be a trip. because they've got some haunted places in New Orleans, like some very haunted places. Some of the cemeteries are really haunted. And I'm sure it was a good cemetery you were in, because if you saw all that, then yeah, you was on a good tour. That was awesome. That sounded like that was a trip. I'm hoping it was a fun adventure for you, because it would have been for me. Shoot, I'd have been videotaping and everything else. I'd have been recording it all. I'd have had my spirit box out, trying to get somebody to talk to me. Yeah. Yeah, you better hope they prayed. But, Loretta, what's up, girl? Good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, 3 different ones? I would say it was, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, I would have tripped. Yeah, I would have definitely tripped. But yeah, New Orleans has got some pretty awesome stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sure it would be. There's a oh my gosh. You'd either get a demon or you would get something in between, like a succubus, or or a I can't remember the succubi or something like that for the male version of the succubus. But anyway, yeah, you'd be getting something down there for sure. Me, McBean. What's up, buddy? Hey, congratulations, man. I seen that on your thing for winning that powerlifting contest, dude. That was awesome. Uh, but but yeah, yeah. New Orleans is, oh my God. And some of the swamps down there, they say, are really haunted too. And that's a little scary. I mean, honestly, like, I'm telling y'all, man. Some of those swamps down there, you can get you get lost down in Louisiana, you ain't coming back. That's the biggest problem of it all. Let's see. What's up, Scotland, oh Lord? Good to see y'all. Uh, but honestly though, like, I'm telling you, that would be a trip to go to New Orleans. I I would have to admit it. I mean, that would be like a long. I I would honestly say that would be a lifelong one of my. It's one of the places I gotta see before I die. Honestly, it'd be on my bucket list just to go down there and experience that kind of stuff. Because I love that kind of stuff. I mean, I wish I had the money just to travel and do that with. That would be awesome. But, I gotta work. Oh yeah, me too. I have a photo on my phone. I was going to the store one day. I was standing on the sidewalk getting ready to cross the street. Next thing I feel is like this burning sensation, like right under here. And the next thing I know, I get home. I pull my shirt up, and there's 3 like big, huge scratch marks going down this way. I'm like, holy crap. Yeah. Oh, Georgia? Oh yeah. I definitely know Georgia's haunted. Like, there's you can see I've actually seen photos in Savannah where you can take photos sometimes, and you'll see like the north or the south armies in the background of the photo, like they're walking by. And that's some crazy stuff too. Yeah, the World War II Museum in New Orleans is amazing. That place is huge. I've seen videos of it, and that place is that place is awesome. That place looks amazing. It really does. And they give a lot of insight there too, from what I understand. Uh, that would be that's awesome too. But yeah, back to Savannah though. Yeah, I've seen photos out of Savannah where people was taking photos, and then yeah, Gettysburg's definitely that way. There's a field in Gettysburg where you can at night sometimes you can go to that field, and you'll look in the tree lines and you can see like soldiers walking through the tree lines. I've seen video of that too. It's crazy. I've actually seen actual video of that, and that's weird. Uh, but and you can hear people talking there and everything. But yeah, like I was saying about Savannah though, you can get there. I've seen photos where people was just like taking random photos out in the street or whatever, downtown or whatever, and then all of a sudden you'll just see like random uh soldiers in the background. Like what? Oh yeah. Oh well, really? I didn't know. Uh, Natchez, Missouri was that way, huh? Or is that wait, MS? Yeah, I think it's Missouri. I can't remember, but anyway, yeah. But I've never actually heard of that place, but I've never been there. I've never heard of that one. Uh, I'll tell you another one that's pretty that's pretty haunted, and that's up here where I live next to, um, in a place called Withville. There's it's called the Octagon House. They do actually it's in April it's in this month every year. They open it up and you can go there and spend the night, and I think it's like $100 to spend the night there, and they have a medium on staff, and you can do seances and all kinds of shit. And that house is let me tell you, that place up there ain't nobody that doesn't walk away like going, holy crap, what happened? Yeah, you can't believe a video online, man. Sometimes, uh, prepping artists and Mr. and Mrs. Prepping artists, you definitely can't. Sometimes if you see it, and I've seen it, but some of the videos that you see, they've been authenticated, and you know which ones to look for and which ones ain't. But once you've been in it for a while, if you can, because you can spot some fakes. I mean, really easily. Plus, there's ways to analyze a video to make sure it's not to make sure it's real. I mean, I mean, there's tools to do it online, but uh, but you got to know how to do it. But which I'm not big on that kind of stuff because I'm not really that far advanced. But I'm pretty good at it, but I can't really go that far with the technology side of it. I wished I could. I mean, if I took a course or something, or read something online about it, maybe I could, but that'd take a while. That's just like me and John over at Prepper Nation. We've been talking about building a video game on a NES maker, which is the Nintendo Entertainment Center or system. It makes games for like cartridge based games, and me and him's been tinkering with that thing for years, and I still ain't figured it all out because, well, the code they wrote it in is really, really odd. I'll put it that way. It's stringy as crap. But no, but yeah, Savannah's a good place, and oh, it's Mississippi. Okay, okay, Loretta. Sorry about that. I forget. Oh my God, he left you in the cemetery. What? Wow, that's messed up. In Savannah? Holy crap. What happened? Did they did you see ghosts and soldiers and all kinds of different stuff? I know I went to here in Virginia, next to the well, actually, it's just in this county. Actually, it's what they call the Battle of Coy's Mountain. I went to where the battle took place, and I've got photos and stuff on my phone where you can actually see like the outline of. I've got one. See you, Dudley. Thanks for coming, brother. Hey, I appreciate the subscribe too, man. Uh, but like I said, I've got one where I got a photo. Well, I didn't take the photo. My friend Brandy, Brandy actually took the photo. But we've got one where you see this like soldier, the silhouette of a soldier standing next to a tree, holding his gun out like this, aiming it at something. And the funny thing was, I was I can't remember. I was doing something on the spirit box, I think, and all it said was here. And then I cut the spirit box off, and I'm sitting there thinking, what do you mean here? And then she takes a photo of like that where that tree was standing, and then next thing you see is like that soldier like leaning up against the tree, and the gun's pointing out like toward the field over in that way. And I'm like, whoa. So I guess because I asked, I said, where are you? And then did it because I heard a crackle on the spirit box one before she took the photo, and then I hear after I asked that question, she took the photo and he said here, and then she shows me the photo after he said here, and I'm like, oh damn. So basically he was like right in front of us. It was just and he just popped out of nowhere. She's okay. Her honestly, her mom's not doing that well, so y'all pray for her. But she's doing okay. Other than that, um, but I bet you were scared shitless. He didn't come back after you until daylight. What the hell? But yeah, she's still doing okay. She just texted me today. Um, but and me and her were talking, but yeah, um, yeah, like I say, y'all, just pray for her and everything. Keep her in your thoughts. Uh, but other than that, she's doing okay. Um, but yeah, I mean, that's just part of life. Unfortunately, things don't go always like we want them to. Uh, but yeah, like I say, you know, that's the kind of stuff I love is the is like the paranormal and all that good stuff. Oh, Bigfoot is a yeah, lone wolf. I can read Bigfoot's something else too. Hey, I will. I'll let her know, Dome Seeker, for sure. Uh, but yeah, lone wolf. I agree. Bigfoot would be easier to deal with than a ghost because a ghost will just pop up on you. Bigfoot, you can actually see. You can see Bigfoot with the naked eye. but yeah, Bigfoot. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the rock ape incident, but it was back in 1924. Uh, I think it was in Arkansas or Nevada, or it may have been Arizona. I can't remember. It's one of those three. But anyway, what happened was there were some miners digging and what's up, yard dog? But there were some miners digging around, and then all of a sudden, from like over above the cliff, that they were in like this ravine or whatever, digging for whatever it was. I can't remember. Uh, it told it in the story, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But they said that they was like getting stuff chucked down at them, and they said they turned around and it was like it was like an ape, like a hairy ape looking bipedal man, and they were like, but technically, I mean that's Bigfoot, but they call it the ape man. Uh, but I mean, I guess he was doing that because they invaded his territory. But yeah, they said that there was a bunch of like all kinds of shit being thrown at him, rocks and tree limbs and branches and all kinds of stuff. They said they were just throwing everything. But I don't know. But that was back in 1924. That was one of the stories. That was one of the first stories I read about Bigfoot. Uh, then there's a few others, but I mean I've got them in some videos. I mean it lists some of them in the videos or whatever. But yeah, Dome Seeker, I'll let her know. For sure. Um, yeah, she's a cool girl. She's one of my best friends. I honestly have to say that. Her and John both. Those two have been there for thick and thin, honestly. Uh, but yeah, those guys, those two are amazing people. Uh, but that's just me. But like no, what I was getting ready to say about the Robin Williams thing, I was watching a video on him one day, and he was doing all these little skits, and it reminded me of like how I used to do sometimes when I just go off into characters, start talking like Yul Brynner and all them guys, and uh or what's his name? Ah, he used to play on a show called The Real McCoys, but uh he was the old man on there. He was the grandpa. But I used to talk like him on here and everything or whatever. But yeah, that little skit thing reminded me of me. The way Robin Williams is just running all over stage and doing all kinds of different stuff, being all crazy. But I don't know. Years ago, John said I missed my calling. He said I should have been a comedian, but I was like, I don't know, man. But I don't know. I just love doing all kinds of different stuff. There's a lot I like doing, but you know, it is what it is. so, so how y'all been doing? Y'all give me an idea. But shoot, I mean, shoot, well, hmm. It's been one of them days today, I guess, because feels like it's been. I honestly feel like it's later than 7 o'clock or 7:30. But that's the funny thing, though. Uh, but no, I love all kinds of stuff like that, like the Bigfoot stories. I love, and I love. I I swear I've experienced a Bigfoot. Y'all know the story that I told that one time about Bigfoot, where or about the time that when I lived with my ex-wife and over in West Virginia, and something hit the side of the car when men are oh, the Thunderbird, that is Native American based for sure. The Thunderbird, a lot of people, I mean, there's similarities between a Thunderbird, and then there's also similarities between uh it and I've got it down somewhere, but I can't remember. There's uh I looked up the similarities between a Thunderbird and I can't remember what else it was. Hold on, I'll go find it. I miss a call from uh but no, I had Let's see here. I can't remember, but it's I can't remember what I was looking up that day. Uh, and I had I looked up information on the Wendigo, and then I also, or not the Wendigo, but the Firebird, and then I looked up on the Thunderbird, and then I also looked up something else that I thought matched it, and I started comparing notes, and what I found was like it seemed like that's what uh it seemed like they were kind of similar in a way, but I've got to figure out where I have that at. Uh, Actually, I think I remember what it was. I'm thinking it was the Jersey Devil. Those two, I think, have two of the similar paths. Um, Let me see here. Yeah, I'm thinking it was it and the Jersey Devil have a lot of similarities because if I'm not mistaken, you think you saw one in Nebraska one time? A big wolf in the ditch until it got up and flew away. Thank God it was in the. I think I was in a car and not on my horse. It was that big. Oh my God! Well, you think it was either could it have been the Thunderbird or could it have been uh I can't remember the name of what they called it. But there was a something on. I think it was either the History Channel or the Discovery Channel, and it was. I think it was on Monster Quest actually on the History Channel. They were talking about this big bird in Ohio to tried to swooped down and tried to pick his little boy up and take him off. So yeah, uh, I wouldn't doubt you didn't see something like that. I guess. Um, and the Native Americans have talked about thunderbirds for years. Um, I mean, some people. Hello, Marcia Shelley. Welcome to the channel. Um, but yeah, they've talked about that for years. Uh, they've got a lot of folklore on the Thunderbird. That they actually believe that. Uh, let's see, I can't remember exactly now. uh, I've got that on my phone somewhere too. But yeah, they actually they have paintings and stuff in their mythology of that bird. That bird is crazy. They say it's huge. They say that the wingspan's huge. Uh, like in the folklore for them, they say that it's about as big as an eagle or a hawk. Now some people have said it's bigger than that. Some people say it's even bigger than a condor, but and then other people say that and other people believe, some of them believe that it's a pterosaur or like a pterodactyl, honestly, that have survived or whatever, but nobody really knows. I mean, there's been photos taken, but you can't rely on those in some cases, especially the ones you see on the internet, like, y'all said before. Yeah, they say that that they've got a pretty good sized wingspan, but yeah, they might be about as big as an eagle. That's the info I've got on my phone when I was looking it up. But um then here's some more about it. It says and many tribes believe that the Thunderbird was used as a supernatural being that controlled the upper world of rain, clouds, and storms. Its flapping wings were thought to create thunder, while lightning came from its eyes or beak. To some tribes, like the Jawabi and Mononi, the Thunderbird was viewed as the firebringer, a cultural hero that helped shape the world. Um, but you know, they but the natives have different views on that kind of stuff. They look at that kind of thing different. It's that came from Mother Earth. That's part of their lore. Like, but they believe that it's kind of like a god to them. But that's honestly that's pretty cool because belief systems are it's all right to have that kind of belief system. Uh, you know, but there's many. Actually, there was many tribes that that. Sorry, I was having to read something real quick. Somebody had sent me a text. uh, but yeah, there was many tribes. Honestly, there was a lot. Um, oh yeah, what did y'all think of my little beaverine? My little Uncle Sam beaver. I thought that was pretty cool. I figured I'd do that, because I mean we are the beaverines. Figured I'd be a little patriotic. Have a little Uncle Sam beaver. I wish they'd have put the little goatee on him though. That would have been cool. But anyway, but it's all good. I just thought it was funny. Uh, but no, I appreciate y'all being here tonight, man. Y'all rock out. I see there's like 13 of you in the chat. There was 14 or 15 in here earlier, which is awesome. Shoot. No, you're right, Lone Wolf. They didn't know the aspect of telling a lie or the concept of it. They didn't know how because they always whatever they saw, they believed in, or whatever was passed down to them, that was the law, or that was the way it was. And then eventually, I guess over time they actually see that stuff too. So and they experience stuff that we don't experience too because of the way they live and they believe. And I'm sure you know that because they have a completely totally different way of life, and some of them to this day still follow that way of life that from way back when. Lord Eagle, what up, buddy? And good evening, my man. But yeah, they always do. But yeah, I love them Native Americans, man. I had a website one time on Angel Fire back in the day, and then when it got bought out, they took it down. But there for a while, it was like the number one thing whenever you typed in Native American. That was my website was the first one to pop up. It was on. It was that much. I mean, people went to it that often, but And unfortunately, they closed all of that, the web down, that part of the web service down, and I lost it all. I was trying to save it. I was going to put it up on another website, but or was going to build a new one and put it on it, and I couldn't retrieve everything off of that one because the stuff that I had on it, uh, the computer that it was backed up on, well, that thing is ancient history. The hard drive went out in it, and so I lost it all. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Uh, Actually, I better shed some light on the subject. Hold on a second. It's starting to get dark in here. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Uh, but yeah, but like I say, I appreciate everything y'all do, man. Y'all support me and all. Y'all are great. But shoot, let's see. But no, next time I come on, I'll be more prepared for y'all, and I'll do we'll do something. Actually, I'll put something together, and then we'll talk about it, and like I'll do some kind of small something, and then we can discuss it. I do know I've got some things brewing in my head that that I'm gonna attempt uh, here in the not too distant future. And then, but no, I love getting on here and just talking with y'all, man. I mean that's a good thing too. When my net works, like I'm glad it's held up this long. But because shoot, there for a while I was trying to get it to work, and I was just every time I tried to do something, it would just fall back off. It was crazy. But nah, anyway, I think I'm gonna hop off of here for now. And when I come back on next week, I'm not exactly sure what day. I'll post a day on in the community chat, and then we'll go from there. Uh, but y'all have a good night. I appreciate everybody that's been here. I appreciate all the support. Y'all can chat, hit the subscribe button, the like button, whatever you want to do. If you want to support me, that's all good and well. And hey, thanks, Country Heat. I appreciate it. Hey, everyone, I appreciate everybody. I love all y'all. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be smooth. Be good at it if you can, and if you ain't, well, just be better. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and Caveman will holler at you later.